What's going on, boys and girls? It's a rainy Sunday afternoon here. I sent a nap coming on. There's where I do it. Future drum studio will be out back there. So anyway, reason for this video is I was uploading another video, just all these videos, and was adding all the stuff, the descriptions and whatnot, and I saw at the bottom where I've every time got my link to, hey, tour of the Masterworks kit, blah blah blah. And I was like, that's almost 7 years old, because I ordered that kit like pulled the trigger May of 14, and it arrived at Pearl in Nashville December 2nd. Took delivery here, well, the old house, December 11th, after they photographed it for the 2015 catalog. It had a 2-page spread. Very cool. Thank you, Kevin Packard. Thank you, Derek, and Tom, and all the other guys. But figured, you know what? I've gotten lots of different things since then. The kit itself is still the same, but, with all the other stuff, might be cool to do a little configuration thing. So I'm standing here looking at this snare rack, in case y'all are curious about that. But just to show you, every morning when I come in here, or afternoon, whatever it is, this is what I see. The kit is covered up. Nothing fancy, just to keep dust off of it. I just put it back on because this is take two. But anyway, so this is just bed sheets from Walmart. This is, not the jersey sheets. Those are way too heavy. Tried that once. But these are just I don't know what kind of cloth it is, but that's all it is. It's like a king and a queen flat sheet part of the things. It's not the ones with the elastic around. I just throw them there next to Maverick. There's Maverick. He'll get on them sometimes, but I'll just pull them off. It makes it easier to clean. Speed cleaning. I did clean it yesterday. Just took one of my car cleaning things. It's over here in a spray bottle called Bead Maker. There it is right there. You can look it up on Amazon or whatever. This stuff is amazing for drums. So all I did yesterday was spray and polish it. And with this stuff, I use, these are car microfibers. This is a real thick, real thick one. That's what I put it on with, wiped it off with, and then fine-tuned it with, they call this a waffle weave. I think these are by, I can't remember the guys' names, but just do waffle weave search, you'll find it. These are great for cleaning the hardware and the drums. Excuse the lights in the thing. Those are new. Got those this past week. And of course, tribute to Neil. So anyway, so this is the kit. Figured I'd go through the specs real quick. One of the things I was able to get Pearl to do before they stopped doing it, well, two things, was the first 4 across the front. I'm pretty OCD, and I don't like when 2 drums are the same depth. To me, it just doesn't look right, because the shorter one looks taller even though it's not taller. So these are 1/4 inch apart, 1/2 inch depth apart, 3/4 depth apart. They're only doing half ones now, from what I had heard, is all they switch it to. So the sizes: 6 by 7, 8 by 7 1/4, 10 by 7 3/4, 12 by 8 1/2, and the 13 on my left, Dave Weckl influence, that's a 13 by 9 1/2. So those are, if I were to put them side by side, they're an inch difference. Back here, the snare, that's a 14 by 5 3/4. I was just experimenting, why not? And toms, they're 14 by 13 and 16 by 15. I'd always heard shorter, you get a little more resonance. So didn't go with a 14 by 14 or 16 by 16. Figured I'd go an inch shorter. And Yamaha makes those kind of standard from what I'd seen too. So the Gong Drum, or the subwoofer as I call it, that's a 20 by 15. Kicks are 22 by 17. But the hoops on the outside, front and back, they're actually 2 inch deep instead of like the normal 1 1/2 like on all other stuff that Pearl does. So I figured, why not? It's, I think it's called SLT lugs. The cool looking, I don't know, I just think they're cool looking with the design and the chrome. And I'm trying to get the phone to cooperate because being a loser. There we go. But the gold hardware, got these arms. They are rare to find. But got those several years ago from someplace over in Greece. A drum store. A buddy of mine sent me a link, said, hey man, found some arms. So that's it. The rack is your regular Pearl rack. I did have it powder coated, I think in 16, and it's not black. It's a real dark brown. You can kind of tell there, but that goes with the gold and the red look, just a dark brown instead of black. You know, the mic stands, they are black. You can kind of tell a little bit of a difference. It's just one of those things while I was picking it out, figured might as well. So you can kind of see everything here. Got a snake this year, so the wires are, there's probably still a better way to do it, but they're all running there and back here and up to the back of the board is where somewhere. Oh, there they are. That's where they're all coming out. See, and I could keep this covered too. Just that's the pillow sheet. Speaking of other stuff like that, inside muffling in the kick drum is actually 2 pillowcases with a just hand towel pushed up against the front head. I think a little bit, yeah, a little bit on that side too. So that's what it is on them. In case you're curious, this mic, Lure, crap, I can't think what it's called. 240, Lure 240. That's from my outside. Got moved there. Heads are, well, I did something this year, which I'm going to keep on for a little while. I'll switch them out to the clear again, but those are gold Remo Starfires, and they actually go really good with the kit. So I think that's pretty cool. Shut up, cat. That's the old cat. She's 16 and a half years old. And I need to do it again, but I usually shave her tail like a lion. You want to say hi? There you go. So that's it. Local company did the logos for me. Wasn't no big deal. That's actually the 2 heads that were on my MRX kit. Took some out of the nail polish remover stuff and acetone and got rid of the pearl logos and put these on here and got the holes cut and everything. So it matches really good. So, so yeah, so the heads on the top of the 4 here, they're all Aquarian Classic Clears, and that's usually what I have on the bottoms also. These ones I'm experimenting. They're actually, my buddy Jim Hanley gave me these. They're Emperors, clear Emperors, still the Classic Clears on the bottoms, but that's what's on these 2. That's the Aquarian Classic Clear on the 20, and top and bottom Aquarian Classic Clear. The Evans, I've had that on there for 3 years. I got it at a NAMM show, I think in 17 or 18. So it's been on for a while. It's been on lots of videos, but the sound, this is with obviously no mics on, just so you can hear the sound in person through a Samsung S9 phone. Kind of tell what the sounds like from this too. So there's that. They're pretty close, not quite. Microphones, Audix i5, D2s on all the toms, D4s on the floors, D6 in there. That is on purpose, angled it at the side. I experimented a lot, and that's where it sounded really good. It's kind of pointing up here at the corner, right about there. D6 is on the inside of those, D2 over there. Got the lollipops, which I had upside down for a year, loser. They're pointing at the ceiling, but these are the 25A SCA something, and then way over there underneath Steve, other side of the room, those are, I think they're Behringer C2s. It was a $50 set, so I was like, heck yeah, man. Got those for the room mics, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, got a little hi-hat mic, the F15 underneath there. Oh, and that's the ADX51 on the hi-hat is what that is. So that's mics. What else? Oh yeah, cymbals, that might help. So the hats, these are the GAD hats as I call them. They are 14 custom session hats that GAD designed. He didn't design them. They designed them based off his sound, and he helped them. So yeah, that sounds right. And then the ride is also. So it's a 20. These are 14. This is a Sabian. Not a fan of the Sabian logo. You can see I got most of it off, but it's still kind of there. But this thing sounds great. 17 HX Extreme, something like that, or just called Extreme. Jim Hanley also gave me the 10-inch Splash That's a 19 dark custom, and that's a 18A custom crash. Whoops, might help if I point at it. These are 14 master sounds, and something about cymbals in this position, I crack them. Guess what? You're gonna see more chunks out of another cymbal, because something about hitting on this side, I'm trying to be good with it, but I'm afraid to put anything that I really like up there because I'm afraid I'm gonna crack it. Cowbell, LP Mambo, pretty sure that's it. Pedals, they're the, I forget what that one is, that's the newer version of these foot pedals. These are the Eliminators, and my buddy Scott, he cut, after watching the Jojo Mare foot video, I did this. It's just Bubinga. We stained it red, but it turned just darker, didn't really do that. But instead of having the hole with all the rubber stoppers and the toe stop up here, after watching that Jojo video, you know, he talked about being able to slide your foot, and I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm able to slide easily, no toe stop, nothing stopping me at all. Whatever I want to do with that. My heel toe thing I like doing. Gad, of course. And the rack is just your regular Pearl curved rack, but I did the stealth thing after Kevin Packard at Pearl had done a couple things, had it powder coated. Yes, the bars are cut. Pretty much everything. The only thing not cut height-wise is what's holding the Gong Drum over there. Everything else has been cut. Pipe cutter, that's all it was. But it's all powder coated, almost black. It's like a real dark brown. You can kind of see. It's really good. I mean, this is done over 5 years ago now. And they did everything. I've got little memory locks like this one right here. They did those. So someplace in Nashville. Yeah, on the outside, the tom arms are gold. A buddy of mine, Russ, he found a set online from a drum shop in Greece. So these came about 6 years ago, I think now. But that's pretty much the kit. Trying to think what else kit-wise. Equipment, new gear-wise. Well, actually, y'all always got to point this out. I love my thing where I can play my classic arcade games. This thing's just awesome. Sorry. Look at that. Hey, look at it go. I do Hummer voices too. There we go. Any game that you play, pick to play, it has a marquee thing up here for it. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, I'll do more in-depth videos on the recording stuff, but I will show you real quick what I got. This is the new thing, the ATEM Mini Pro ISO. What this does, short answer, I plug in the hard drive. This is a 500 gig SSD. Plug it right in here. The Ethernet is going to the computer. It's got also this week, it's a Mac Mini M1 underneath the right side, the mixer. I'll take you over there in a sec. But what this does, it records all 4 channels at once onto this, and it makes a project file for DaVinci Resolve. And I just plug this in the Mac and click the project file. It brings it up in DaVinci Resolve. All 4 cameras are synced on here. I don't have to sync anymore. I don't have to take SD cards out of any of these things. It's all right there. And the last couple videos I've done, complete start to finish, about 15 minutes versus at least 2 hours to get them spliced right and angle changes and all that kind of stuff. So the iPad, I can control the playback from here, so I can hit like what I had up earlier. Stop, start, and I can hit record. Whoops, didn't want to record. You know, just undo it. So very cool. I can take care of all that stuff. Up here, I got 3 of the GoPro 7 Hero Black. I don't know how you word it all, but that's what they are. So got that one, got the overhead, and got the one over my shoulder this way that I was messing with today, so I'm not sure how the angle's looking. But that's the 3 underneath. I'm now able to do a foot cam. That's my Q2N, the zoom one. Little light I just got on Amazon. This thing's pretty cool. So able to now show 4 angles and get the videos done really quick. Got the lights this week. They are, I'm not sure if you say newer, it's 2 E's in a row. 660s. These are about 160 bucks, I think. So I'm looking up videos online, and there's a couple of them out there just about angles and how to do stuff. So was up late this week, but I can do the color from white to yellowish and, you know, make it just really pop for the videos. If you tell the video from yesterday that I uploaded November 20th of 2021, depending on when you watch this, versus the one I did the 13th of November, before I had gotten the lights and before I kind of learned the settings on the GoPros, huge difference. So, but anyway, so that's pretty much the kit. I've done this before, I'll do more on it, but the gear over here, that's the Studio Live 32S, the PreSonus Monitor Station 2. I control the volume from here. Underneath it is what I just got this week. Oh look, there it is. That's the M1, I'm just calling it. Here's my hard drive at the moment that I'm recording to. The speakers, Gadaments. I'm gonna do some vids on that. And the KRK V8s, and these are the ones I've had for the 5-inch on the right, 8-inch over here, but I've had these ones forever. Old TV that is my, you know, monitor to mix everything also. So that, fiber internet, that's pretty much it, because I've already done the room tour. So, but anyway, appreciate you sticking around for this. Sorry it went a little bit long, but I've been asked several times about the kit, and that's it. Outside lights, that's just for me, so when I walk in the room, it looks cool. I may still end up getting some other of those lights out here, or I can shoot them on here. I don't know. I'm pretty well done, I think, where I'm gonna, goal is to start popping videos out pretty regularly. So I think that's it. So appreciate you watching. If you got questions, comments, suggestions for stuff, like I said, I'm taking suggestions right now for other ideas of stuff to do. So whether it's songs or topics, I do have a list from what you guys commented on the last time, you know, and who said what, who wanted what. So I did make a list, so I'm listening. So anyway, appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Let me know what you got, do you want to see. Thanks.